Okay, so this lab on Portswigger, I'm going to use Turbo Intruder to do it. I'll show you how I did it. So I'll access the lab so it's working. Okay, I'll open this up in Burp Suite Intercept, open browser. Okay, so I'll log in as Wiener Peter so we can capture the traffic. And you'll notice I've got in successfully and there's an update email button here which I can search for in my results to know that my intrusion has worked. Okay, so if we go back to HTTP history, we can see there's the login happening. What we're more interested in is having a look at my account and looking at the response down here. We can see there's the update email button. And what I want to do is I want to work with this cookie there, stay logged in cookie. Now, having a look at it, we can see over here, so it looks like they're using the user's name, a colon, and then just from a bit of guessing, I know that's an MD5 sum of the password. So what I'm going to try and do, or what I've written, is some code in Python to generate that. Okay, so here's the code. Just use base64 and hashlib and this function gen cookie. So we just do the MD5 of the password, join it with the user here, encode it into base64. And if I do it, for example, with Wiener Peter, I'll get the result there, D2 blah, 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 ending in ZCW. And if we have a look at that cookie up here, you can see that's generated the same cookie. If I load those passwords in that file, let's have a look at them. That's all those passwords. And run my code. There we go. We can see it's generating all of those. So what I do is I'm going to put this code into Turbo Intruder to find the result. Okay, so going to this get my account, first thing I want to do is just let's log out of this to make sure we're not using anything that's saved. I'll right click on that there. That's that stay logged in cookie and send it to Turbo Intruder. And you can see up here, that's where that cookie is going to be generated. Now I've already put the code in here. So there's that gen cookie code. And the only difference here is I want to queue up my requests. So what I'll do first is I'll do it just with Wiener Peter to check my code's working. And the interesting thing here is what I want to do is put a decorator on here just saying I want to match 200 statuses. That means that'll mark it as interesting. If I do that, otherwise I'll get all the responses back. So if I run this attack, Okay, so we got a 200 status there. And if we look down here, there's that update email button. If I do a request in original extension, copy that, I can actually see it. Yep, okay. So that's working for Wiener Peter. Let's close that. And then go back to my Turbo Intruder code. Let's do it for all those passwords. So I'll comment out that and run it for all those passwords. Let's see what we get. There we go. So this is not going to tell us which password it actually was. But what we can do is, we have a look in here, we can see my account. Username is Carlos. Okay, we're logged in, and there's the update email. So if I right copy, click, copy this. I want request and browse in original session, copy. There we go, lab solved. Your username is Carlos.